Hectic.
Well, speaking about Black Dog Injenyama, guys and dolls, put your hands together for the cast of the talented and the spectacular production, Black Dog Injenyama.
Injenyama, the Black Dog. During '76, we also had our own helicopter. Injenyama. He was there when the police came with their guns and their hippos. He was there when we screamed and cried. I remember when he first came to our school. It was June 16, 1976. And we were all waiting in the classrooms. We knew something was going to happen, but we didn't know exactly what. And then we had the chanting of the children coming from outside. The chanting came nearer and nearer. And as I heard, swing his tail, was Injenyama. He swung his tail, and everybody had to duck. He shouted, Amandla! He said, fellow students, we would like to apologize for not being so early. Everything has already started. The protest is on. As you all know, there has been a boycott of classes. Do you understand why, crowd?
Yeah.
Because we want to have a say in what we learn.
Yeah.
Do you want to learn maths in Afrikaans?
No.
Do you want to learn science in Afrikaans?
No.
Do you want to learn history in Afrikaans?
No.
Aye. Soon, we were in the streets. People left their houses. Women left their polishing and their washing and joined the march. Private cars, police, and soldiers moved with us in helicopters, motorbikes, hippos, and vans. When we passed Nansfield Station, we met many more people shouting from the trains and platforms, "Go for it," they shouted.
Please join me. There we go, the cast of the play Black Dog Injenyama. Now, can I just introduce you, okay? So we have Katu, Tankiso, we have Cleo, Kai, Cecily, as well as the beautiful Clarissa. Welcome to Hectic 99, guys.
Thank you very much.
Okay, let's get straight into it. Okay, please tell me more about this theatre production called Black Dog Injenyama for those who don't know what the story is all about.
All right, Black Dog is a piece of theatre that was written by Bonnie Simon in 1984. It was devised by him and the original cast.
Okay.
So it was a workshopping process, and these people went out into their communities at that time and got information and did some research on different stories and lives. So basically, what the story tracks, it tracks 5 people. 6 people during the time from 1976 to 1982, and it just shows the different perspectives of the lives around that time and how people were feeling during the riots. So there's 2 black students that are tracked, 2 black students from Soweto.
Okay.
There's an army man from the South African Defence Force. There's a coloured man, and there's another black old man. Okay. So it just shows like how different people were thinking at that time, and to an extent, the ignorance of some of the people during that time. And
Lovely. Now, you guys are taking on different characters, right? Let me not say taking, you guys are becoming different characters. Please tell me, like, what do you find similarities between you and your character? And also, do you guys find it difficult to become that character, seeing that the modern age or the time today is so different to when it was like in 1976? Takiso.
Well, in the play, I play 3 characters. I play the mother of a struggle hero. I play his younger sister, Mandisa, and I play his love interest. These are all 3 different characters, but what I found was similar was the fact that they all loved this one person. And I mean, that's something we all have in common. We've all known people, we've all loved people, and we've all lost people. And there's a lot of loss that happens in the play. So it's not so different, actually. I mean, the event is different, but it's still the same emotion, you know? So when I would have to go on stage to do this play, I would just remind myself that this isn't fiction, you know? It's something that existed, and I need to give them justice. These people lived and they existed. So I just access that part of me that would feel if I lost someone that I loved.
No judging your characters.
No judging your characters.
Just becoming them.
Yes.
Kai, please tell me more about your character and what is your part in the whole theatre piece?
So I play sort of the opposite narrative to Madoda, who's the Soweto student leader. I play a white soldier called Raymond Marshall. And it sort of tracks his story through going to the army that is sort of glorified and sort of realizing that it actually wasn't so much that way, and sort of dealing with the trauma that came with having to do the things that you have to do in the army. So it follows his progression, sort of how apartheid didn't necessarily only affect black people, but also really negatively affected white people as well.
Now, guys, it is Youth Month, right? And a lot of youngsters are seeing June 16 as a public holiday. Please tell me, what do you think they can take away from this play when they actually come and watch it, Cleo?
I think what the youth can take away from this particular play is the idea of empowering themselves as the youth of 76 did. Because the youth over the period of 76 and 84 went so much against the system and believed so purely in human rights and what they can accomplish with their lives, and they chose the education system really to go against at that time. And sometimes in life we have to empower ourselves and go, hey, I believe in myself. I'm worth this and I'm worth that, and I'm going to go after my dreams and goals, and that's exactly what they did.
Well, speaking about empowering yourself, Clarissa and Sihle, what would you say to the youth of Mzansi currently watching? Let's start with you, Clarissa.
Well, to keep in mind that our previous generations really did fight hard for what we have today, and that is what I got reminded from doing this play, is that we have today because of them. And, you know, we should be grateful. There is still a lot of things we need to work on, but also just keep in mind that we fought really hard.
True that. And you, Sihle?
I would say that you are really privileged to be in this time, to live in this time, that you shouldn't see yourself as a victim. You should see yourself as a person who can create and use the different people who are around you to create stories that are going to heal you from your pain and that are going to take you forward, like we did. Like different people, black, colored, white, came together and produced this play that is talking about our history, but at the same time showing how unified South Africa is. Because in the play, you do not only get to perform and be a storyteller, you also get to sit on stage and watch the other person perform.
Lovely.
And so you get like to empathize with the character.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us, and all of the best. You guys have a few more shows to go, right? Liquor, well, do enjoy that. Guys, if you have a chance, please go and check them out. It is Black Dog Injenyama at the Baxter Theatre.
Hectic.